I can guarantee you that barring some catastrophe, JMike will be back on AXP. But if you enjoy watching him here, please tune in to Talk Heathen, because he's regularly scheduled over there on that program as well.
Yeah, I'll be there next week.
Yeah, and you can watch stuff at AEN Podcast that we put a link up to earlier. A last note, I've been pretty vocal about the situation with regard to the health crisis around the world. I'm trying to use my words very carefully here. And I greatly appreciate first responders, the people who are in the healthcare industry. And I appreciate the fact that there were a lot of people who took this seriously and took those precautions. The world is starting to open back up in different places. Not everybody has access to immunization, but the world's starting to open back up. And because of that, I have been more likely to leave my house, which is something that I don't do often. And I do carry a mask with me. But I've been enjoying myself. I've been trying to, in small doses, love life. I'm genuinely happy. I'm happy to be here doing the Atheist Experience. I'm happy about the amazing crew. I'm happy that JMike got to do it with me. I love doing Talk Heathen with him last week. I look forward to doing more shows with him. I love the way life can be. And yet I'm constantly reminded that throughout this, we've lost millions, 600,000 plus Americans. And that while we don't necessarily always talk about political things here, there was a lot of political news. There was a federal judge that basically shut down DACA so that nobody knew will qualify for it, and that's going to have to be fought. Chuck Schumer brought federal legislation proposals to decriminalize marijuana. There are trans rights issues being fought all around the globe. This program, yes, it focuses on gods and religions, and it allows people an opportunity to present their case. And if it's a good case, great. And if it's a bad case, well, we're going to point that out. There's a big world out there. There's flooding going on in Europe that has killed hundreds. And there's a lot to pay attention to. Don't let it grind you down. Don't let the fact that the world often seems awful mire you in depression and sadness, because one thing to take some confidence in is that there are a bunch of people here, a bunch of volunteers who are working to make sure that we can at least address one issue. And we'll do our best to support those organizations and those other activists that are working to address other issues as well. Atheists Helping the Homeless, Humanists at Work, Recovering from Religion, Freedom from Religion Foundation, all of these things, all within just this little realm. But in the broader realm, you have Doctors Without Borders, you have many charities and many organizations that are out here trying to make sure that the world is a safer and better place. And that requires all of us to be diligent in our safety and in the safety and health of those people around us. But it also means that if you're mired in this morose sadness about the state of the world, that's going to really inhibit your ability to help improve the status of the world. And I genuinely am optimistic. Yes, I know climate change is a huge thing, and we're kind of ignoring it because of all these other things and because we're terrible about things. I am genuinely optimistic about the future of the world, about the future of the Atheist Community of Austin, about the future of all of us. But it requires us to not get too bogged down in the negative. I've done what I can to help make sure that I'm not getting as bogged down in the negative, but we cannot lose sight of the issues. Please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and we'll see you back here next week. Bye-bye.